Running from Carmel-by-the-Sea to San Simeon, Big Sur is a region of California's central coast that has come to be known worldwide for its gorgeous natural landscapes. The area constitutes around 90 miles of coastline and offers some of the most beautiful sights the state has to offer. So join Viewcation as we explore the best things to do in Big Sur, California. Visit one of Big Sur's many state parks. The region of Big Sur is home to numerous notable state parks that each offer natural sights unique to the area. Two of the most popular are Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park and Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park. Both parks are named after one of Big Sur's most influential pioneers. Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park is located right on the coast, though the majority of the area is largely elevated above the water. Those exploring the park will be treated to expansive forests of coastal redwoods. One of the best hiking paths to take within Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park is Ewoldston Trail. Perhaps the most striking sight within the entirety of the park comes courtesy of McWay Falls. McWay Falls is an 80-foot waterfall plummeting directly into the ocean, and it's just around half an hour away from the parking lot of the park by way of a short hike. Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park is located a little further inland. As a result, the park offers denser redwood forests than its aforementioned sibling. It features numerous awesome hiking trails that offer plenty of unique sights for those curious about the region. But those looking to camp will certainly find Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park to be the more accommodating of the two parks, thanks to its over 150 different campsites located along the Big Sur River. Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park has come to be known as the preeminent campground destination in the region of Big Sur, with campsites that can accommodate both tents and RVs. Pay a visit to Pfeiffer Beach. If you're looking to experience one of the purest beach settings the region has to offer, look no further than Pfeiffer Beach. The 2-mile road to the peaceful beach is located a mere mile south of Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park's entrance. The road itself is a bit bumpy and narrow, so you won't be able to fit an RV on it, but this bumpy little drive is worth it to get to the incredible beach. If you're looking for the best view of the ocean, then you'll want to head to Pfeiffer Beach as well. One of the most notable features of the beach is Keyhole Rock, which is a large natural rock formation that forms an arch. Sunsets at Keyhole Rock are among the most legendary around, and everyone should experience at least one while visiting Big Sur. Take a peek at the Staggering Bixby Bridge. Bixby Bridge represents an equally awesome formation that was made by man. It's hard to ignore when viewing the coastline. The bridge was completed in 1932 and has stood proudly tall ever since, standing at a staggering height of 260 feet. It's common for tourists to get out and take a picture next to the amazing bridge, and there are plentiful places for visitors to do so. There are numerous areas lining the bridge to pull off on the side of the road and take pictures, and there are also several notable viewpoints located around the area that give you the opportunity to either take a picture with or simply view the incredible man-made structure from afar. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already, and stick around for more of the best of Big Sur. Go scuba diving at Point Lobos State Natural Reserve. Visitors looking to go scuba diving will want to look no further than Point Lobos State Natural Reserve, which stands as the most popular location within the area to do so. It's come to be popular with scuba divers thanks to its diverse sea life. However, visitors to Point Lobos State Natural Reserve will also be treated to hiking trails galore, as well as various scenic viewpoints, offering tourists the chance to get an unprecedented view of the ocean. The area's diverse wildlife isn't limited to the sea, as a section by the name of Bird Island is home to plenty of seabirds. Take a trip to Ragged Point. Visiting Ragged Point is often one of the first things visitors to the region do, as it's become one of the area's most widely recognized symbols. Visitors will immediately be confronted with the Ragged Point Inn and Resort, which sits right atop an intimidating 300-foot cliff. The Ragged Point Inn and Resort offers many amenities, including a gourmet restaurant. You can also stay the night, which allows you the opportunity to wake up bright and early the next morning and hike down the cliff to the beautiful black sanded beach that rests below it. Though the trail is steep, walking this black sanded beach is an incredible experience. Explore Partington Cove. Partington Cove is a large tunnel located a few miles north of the aforementioned Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park. The tunnel could be accessed via a parking lot just off Highway 1, though visitors should expect a little hike. After making your way through a fairly dense forest area that makes up about a mile, you'll be at Partington Cove. The tunnel is 60 feet wide, and making your way through it will bring you to a particularly calm beach area. Experience Point Sur State Historic Park. While the majority of tourist destinations in the Big Sur region draw visitors in with their natural landscapes, Point Sur State Historic Park is notable for being the home of the Point Sur Lighthouse. Like the Bixby Bridge, the Point Sur Lighthouse is another awesome man-made site that the Big Sur region offers, though the lighthouse is a little bit more difficult to experience firsthand thanks to its more limited availability. Those who want to experience the turn-of-the-century lighthouse up close will need to stick around during the weekend to get a guided tour. The lighthouse has been kept in operation since 1889. It stands as one of the most important symbols of the region that tourists won't want to miss out on. Take a drive down the beautiful Old Coast Road. If you're a fan of scenic drives, be sure to check out Old Coast Road. It can be traveled by mountain bike, motorbike, or four-wheel drive vehicle. Not only is the drive fun, you'll also be treated to a plethora of unique sights. The road was the way Big Sur residents got around before the Bixby Bridge was built, but the road hasn't been nearly as finely maintained as the bridge. Those looking to access it will find the entrance just north of the Bixby Bridge on the left-hand side. The road goes for about 15 miles and features plentiful redwood forests and beautiful meadows. Once you've begun the drive, it's easiest to just keep going until it ends, as there isn't a whole lot of room on the narrow road for average-sized vehicles to turn around. Visit the Henry Miller Memorial Library. One of the most popular of the many residents to have graced the Big Sur region is celebrated author Henry Miller. As a result of the late author's residency, the region is home to the Henry Miller Memorial Library. It isn't your typical library and serves predominantly as a shrine for the late author. It is said to be home to the second biggest collection of his manuscripts, with the biggest being at UCLA. The library also serves as a sort of cultural hub, housing numerous events. Now it's time to hear from you. Did we miss any of your favorites in Big Sur? Let us know in the comments section below. And before you go, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to Viewcation if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.